Coming up, a wild ride, sweet treats, and honoring Oklahoma icon Jim Thorpe.
Travel with AAA's Discover Oklahoma.
Hi, and welcome to AAA's Discover Oklahoma. I'm Jennifer Reynolds.
And I'm Dean O'Lawley. Today we're coming to you from Frontier City, Oklahoma's only theme and amusement park.
When you hear all the laughter behind us, these are the folks getting the first opportunity to check out Frontier City's new ride, the Winged Warrior. Now, you know who we had to send to try it out for us, our resident big kid, Jeff Roberts.
It's Frontier City's newest attraction, the Winged Warrior. Yeah, I got your attention, didn't I? Don't worry, it's a family-friendly ride that has 8 flying cars with rudders that you control, letting you soar as high or as low as you dare.
We're actually going to try to put this back and forth as far as we possibly can when we're going up and down to get the most out of this ride, to make it as crazy as we possibly can. So basically, whenever it swings way out in the air, you want to hold it all the way to one side. As soon as you get as far as you can that way, you're going to swing it all the way back this way. That way it makes it twist back and forth as you're spinning around in the air.
Of course, us Discover Oklahoma folks got a sneak peek at the Winged Warrior, along with a 10-year-old cub reporter from the Weatherford Daily News.
So you're here on behalf of the Weatherford Daily News to give us the scoop on this thing, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go check it out.
All right.
Hopefully they have a seatbelt big enough to fit this old gut. Oh.
Here, they're bringing an extension. Here's your Dramamine. I'll be
Oh,
behind you.
thank you, Dino. Appreciate it. Dino Lolly's really a good friend, isn't he? Bringing me Dramamine and the extension comment. Could have gone without that one. Here we go. Up, up, and away. Swinging out. Watch out for the tree. You know, Dino said he was going to ride behind me. He changed his mind real quick because he thought he was going to see my lunch again, Michael. Dino, are you back there? Yeah! This is so cool! Yeah!
I think it's lots of fun. It would be really fun with families and friends to go on, but I think it might make the adults queasy because my dad always gets queasy on every ride though. It goes really fast, but I mean, not too fast for like a little kid. Like you're not like having to grab onto them and like go flying, but it's like fast enough to have fun.
Seriously, if you're making a plan to come to Frontier City this year and you're thinking, okay, I want to ride something different, you got to check out the Winged Warrior. I mean, this thing is a lot of fun, and for all adventure ages. Seriously, you should check it out. Just do us a favor. Say you heard about it right here on Discover Oklahoma.
You can find out about all the rides and attractions out here at Frontier City on our website, travelok.com. Just search the park's name to find the article.
You know, this time of the year makes you crave a really big, juicy burger, and not too far from here, there's a great spot where you can get one. Come with me now to the Garage in Edmond. Well, first, I would certainly not want to eat in my garage, but this one, the Garage, you bet I would.
The fried onion burger is hands down one of the biggest sellers. Avocado bacon ranch is one of right up there with it. One of the new ones that actually, ever since we've kind of relocated on the menu, I guess you can say, it has been a big one, is our Big G. It's kind of our version of a extra big burger, double patty. I mean, the big boy of our burgers. And ever since we put it on, I guess popped it up in the menu. It's become one of our biggest selling burgers now.
And the spicy blue sriracha burger is always definitely a signature burger that it's been on from day one.
As for the sides, you can't go wrong with the fresh cut fries as well as the sweet potato fries. The garlic parmesan fries are legit, and there's one more thing.
We do Herman's coleslaw, which has been around the city for a long time, and so we have a lot of people that grew up eating that and are really happy we have that, and so that's also a nice side that we've had from day one.
The garage has 4 locations between Norman, Oklahoma City, and Edmond, and all have a lively, family-friendly atmosphere. They take their burgers seriously, yet you can have a fun dining experience regardless of whether it's lunch or dinner. And when you walk in, the first thing to hit you is the extensive menu.
It's gotten bigger.
It's gotten bigger. Our first menu didn't have near as many things on it, but it's just, we come up with new ideas and try it. And we try to take something off the menu, and the guest comes in the next day and says, hey man, I want that burger again. Put it back on the menu. So we put it back on the menu. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's kind of grown a little bit.
Another appeal of the garage, besides the great food, is that the concept behind the restaurant appeals to every demographic.
Families with kids, I mean, you can eat for $5 here. You know, I mean, it starts off at any level there, and once again, if you just want to come get a drink and watch the game, we'll wait on you hand and foot if you drink beer and watch the game, or you can come in and get counter service, be in and out in 30 minutes for $5 if you want. So we really feel, I mean, we do great with young people, older people, families, single guys that want to sit at the bar. We really try to appeal to everybody and take care of everybody.
And what appeals to everyone is also how fresh the food is.
That's one main thing that people really seem to dig is, I mean, you can go anywhere and get a burger. There's a ton of burger joints around. But we make our burgers to order. I mean, it may take a little bit longer. It may take 8 to 10 minutes to make the burger and bring it to you. But rest assured, it's fresh. It was balled that day. We're smashing it on the grill, and it's coming out to you as fresh as we can make it.
And finally, what about the name The Garage? Out of curiosity, of course, I had to ask, and they were going to call this place, first of all, The Office. But once they started finding items to hang on the wall, they said, this is stuff you would find in your garage.
After we found the decor and started looking at it, it's like, we got to change this name. The Office is not going to work. I mean, we don't see pencils and pens sitting around. It's more stuff that you find out in your garage, like, that'd be cool, let's hang it on the wall.
You can find out about all the great places Discover Oklahoma likes to eat in our free dining guide. Getting one sent to your mailbox is very easy. Log on to travelok.com and click on Request Free Brochures.
Oklahoma does have so many great events. One, in fact, that's named after a native son known as the world's greatest athlete.
Jim Thorpe, no doubt. Up next, how athletes from all over are preparing for this summer's Jim Thorpe Games and where you can go to get in on the action.
And pretty pies, incredible cakes. Oh, and the main meals aren't bad either. We're exploring what some call restaurant royalty. Coming up right here on Discover Oklahoma.
On the road, one never knows what lies ahead. Indubitably, almost every week, one encounters bad form from Sunday drivers.
Sheer rudeness begets the occasional fender bender.
Precisely why we have insurance from AAA.
Hear, hear.
A name drivers can trust.
Especially good ones.
Especially great ones.
Cheers!
Every night, sit alone and talk and watch a hawk
making lazy circles
in the sky.
We know we belong to the land,
And when we belong to his hand.
So when we say,
we're only saying
you're doing fine. Oklahoma!
Oklahoma, come see for yourself.
hail, hail.
It's just frozen rain.
Can we just please pull over? There's gonna be dents all over the car. What are we, storm chasers? This is insane.
Until there's a climate control knob that actually controls the climate,
See, thank you for agreeing with me.
there's the next best thing. Insurance from AAA.
Welcome back to AAA's Discover Oklahoma.
All right, now you know and I know lots of families enjoy long summer days here at Frontier City, and many of them will actually be cooling off right here in front of the Wild West Water Park. There you go.
This is one of the newer features here at Frontier City, and as you can imagine, it's a great way to cool off on those summer days. Well, they're going to have to drink plenty of water when they get ready for the start competing at the Jim Thorpe Native American Games that are coming up next week.
The Jim Thorpe Native American Games honor the legacy of the Sac and Fox Potawatomi Indian who called Shawnee, Oklahoma, his home.
He was an athlete.
He was indeed, triumphing in everything from football to ballroom dancing.
He played Baseball.
The inaugural Jim Thorpe Games were held in 2012, the 100th anniversary of his domination at the Olympic Games in Sweden, where the king of that country called him the world's greatest athlete.
He did in track and field. He won the decathlon and pentathlon, and the only member ever to win both events. And got gold medals in both.
102 years later, Jim Thorpe continues to inspire athletes of all nations.
He played basketball.
But particularly those among America's Indian nations.
He played lacrosse.
Jer Harjo of Edmond is training to compete again this year in the Advanced Martial Arts Division at the Jim Thorpe Games.
He's a junior black belt at the age of 7, so there aren't many.
Jer's father says he may compete nationally or even internationally at some point, but Oklahoma's Jim Thorpe Games, he says, offer Jer, with his Muskogee Choctaw heritage, something special.
It's a point in the learning process of his life that he understands the Native American aspect of what he does, and that there are also Native American children, Native American young adults, that also strive to do the best that they can.
And that's exactly what Jer says he's learning from all the hours he spends training every day and being part of the Jim Thorpe Games.
Don't give up.
Go, 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 go. Here we go, here we go. Come on. He's coming out.
Try your hardest. And listen.
Does your dad tell you need to listen? Is that where you hear that from?
And that would no doubt make Jim Thorpe smile too.
That's one of the things that he tried to teach all kids that he had any dealings with and things like that, is to do the best that you can. I mean, do 110%. I mean, get out there and do it. Not everybody can win, but I mean, get out and do the best you can. And that's what he worked on a lot with the kids.
The Jim Thorpe Native American Games will run from June 8th through the 14th in various venues across Thorpe's hometown of Shawnee. If you want to attend or learn more about this great Native son at the Jim Thorpe House in Yale or at the Oklahoma Sports Hall of Fame in Oklahoma City, we'll tell you how to find all three on the Discover Oklahoma page at travelok.com.
There are so many great fun things going on out here in Frontier City.
Absolutely, and we're standing in front of the Wild West Water Park, which is a great place to keep your cool. There are other places that keep your cool, and if that's the case, we have just the ticket for you. Wait till you see what one Okie out near Woodward is creating coming up.
And a Royal restaurant in Tulsa that really has folks talking.
Oh, I love it. It's just it's a standby in Tulsa. We all love to come here.
The spot where generations of Oklahomans love to eat when Discover Oklahoma continues.
We had been hearing on the news to prepare that it was very likely for severe tornadoes to happen. My neighbor was standing 2 doors down, and we were able to go into his cellar and take shelter.
All the trees were gone, houses were gone. It was just terrible. Until you've been there, you just can't imagine what it's like to come home and not have a home.
They didn't know what to do, what the next step was, and that's our goal. We want to help them get to the next thing and help them feel better and not stressed, during this process. They have enough going on, they just lost everything, that we want them to feel better.
It has just gone so smooth. I don't even know how to express how easy it's been. I feel so blessed to have AAA as our insurance.
If I only had one thing to say about AAA, it would be that I never did feel like a client. I always felt like family.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma. If you've had a full day out here in Frontier City doing all there is to do, you might, when you get done, just want to kick back a little.
That's true. Maybe play a game of pool and cool off. And if that's the case, Tina McGarry has a guy that you need to call.
Pool is more than a game for the Prather family. It's business, has been since the early 1970s.
I had a friend that was making pool cues, and they were just kind of playing, they was nice cues, good cues. And he asked me if I could make a prong for him. And I said, well, I think I probably can. And so I had a little wood shop down here, and I had to have a special machine to make what I was thinking about, to make points in a cue. So I made the little machine and made him some points and put veneers on them and one thing and another. And he just loved that. And he said, "Can you make more?" I said, "Well, yeah."
He took the shot, and with that, Prather Q was born. Small at first, but it grew. Dan Sr. teamed up with his kids.
I helped him in the 80s. When I was younger, I helped him do this and that and whatever. And then in the late 80s, all of us started. My sister, my brother, we all started working here and worked here for 20-some years.
Inside this metal building, amid all sorts of specialty tools, blades, and machines, a one-stop shop. Q parts and beautiful custom-made pool sticks. Prather Q has customers around the globe.
I've traveled all around the world with it. I've been to Sweden, Norway, Germany, Austria, all over Asia.
It's pretty unique. As far as making parts, we're the only ones in the country who really make the complete parts of it, and we supply every part you need for the Q. There's other companies that sell a little bit of wood, tips and ferrules and things like that, but we sell all the Irish linen, the very nice shaft wood, the ebonies, the cocobolos, the pointed stock, just the complete shop right here.
So I want to show you kind of a basic evolution of how you get to a pool cue. It's a lot of steps and it can take months. You start with a simple block of wood.
The square block of wood, it starts off with that. It gets turned into a rough taper. Then we'll cut the points into it. We'll inlay all the points into it. Then we'll take that and then we'll turn it back to a rough taper again like that. We'll hook the handle to it. It'll take several months to turn it down to size. We'll attach a shaft to it, and then we'll have the Q. We'll put the finish on it, put the thread on it, weight it out, sand the shaft down to size that they wish, and we have the Q.
Like this Q here, you won't see another one like that. This is all handmade. It was no machine, no CNC work at all in it. I just took bandsaw and a lathe and made that Q there, and it's kind of unique.
Qs start around $250 and go up. They've even sold some worth more than $20,000. If a customer can dream it, here they can build it.
We've had a lot of people come in and I'll say, okay, you draw a design and we'll try to make your Q as close to that as we can. And we've made a lot of Qs like that, specialty Qs.
Beautiful, intricate work. For many, pool is a game, but to the Prather family, it's an art and a way of life.
What's been one of the best parts for me is having the kids work here. That's been great, so I'm real happy with that.
In Moreland, I'm Tina McGarry for Discover Oklahoma.
If you are interested in a custom Q, give them a call or find more information on their website. Coming up, sweet treats and great food the spot Tulsans have been taking in for generations. Stay with us. Great travel tips anytime, like Discover Oklahoma on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
Forecast cloudy and windy today with gusts up to 40 miles per hour. The temperature dropping from 59 degrees this afternoon. The temperature dropping from 59 degrees this afternoon.
Until there's an accident rewind button, there's the next best thing. Insurance from AAA.
This is a head-to-head challenge. We want to find out which vehicle you prefer.
Sorry. Okay. This is awesome. Woo! Wow, a lot more pickup than the Honda. The Fusion does not feel like a four-cylinder. Is that because of the EcoBoost?
With the Fusion, it just has a younger vibe to me. The winner is Ford Fusion, hands down.
Now get a Fusion with 0% financing for 60 months or up to $3,000 cash back, or lease for just $199 a month. Visit your Oklahoma Ford dealer today, the best in Oklahoma.
Daddy, look, a beaver.
Oh, he's so cute.
Oh, no.
Until there's an impenetrable force field to protect your car from woodland creatures, there's the next best thing. Insurance from AAA.
Welcome back. You know, we are so proud to partner with AAA Oklahoma because those folks make this show possible. Here's a look at today's AAA.
Hi, Chuck May here with AAA Oklahoma. According to the Better Business Bureau,
Auto repair tops the list of consumer complaints year after year. Unpredictable and notoriously expensive, car repairs can be scary if you don't know who to trust. AAA approved auto repair takes the scare out of car repairs. Our online AAA shop locator lets you access more than 8,000 approved auto repair facilities nationwide, all carefully investigated and monitored by AAA. Additionally, they provide our members with guaranteed written estimates, return of replacement parts, 12-month, 12,000-mile warranties, and free maintenance inspections. And if there's ever a dispute, AAA will be there to resolve the issue. With our unparalleled network of repair shops and guarantees, AAA gives you confidence and peace of mind that your repair will be done right and at the right price. To learn more, visit AAA.com.
AAA, for the ones who matter most to you. Of course, when most people come out here to Frontier City, they bring the kids.
Absolutely, and then one day those kids bring their kids. It's kind of like what's going on in Tulsa at a place called Queenie's, and Jason Grubbs takes us there.
You could call it restaurant royalty in Northeast Oklahoma. It's Queenie's, and this Tulsa treasure has been serving up desserts and meals for decades.
It went by so fast, I just woke up one day and it was 30 years.
Ruth Young opened Queenie's in 1983. Back then it was in Tulsa's popular Brookside neighborhood. She was there for just a few years until she moved to her longtime location in Utica Square.
We make everything from scratch, and I think that's what people appreciate. Kind of some of the couple of recipes were my grandmother's. My mother taught me how to make a grilled cheese.
And those grilled cheese sandwiches are amazing. They're among the menu's most popular. Get a classic or one with bacon. How about some turkey? The chicken salad also does really well here. Ruth says many of the recipes are a family tradition, and they're not just from her family cookbook.
I've always had creative people working here, and they've brought a lot of things.
A lot of things like some of the desserts. Just look at them all in that glass case.
We have our traditional chocolate black magic cake, banana caramel,
strawberry cream cake, lemon bars, wedding cookies, shortbread, oatmeal, and snickerdoodle cookies. The list goes on and on.
I love the pimento cheese sandwich and love an oatmeal cookie.
Devin Gaines is among the many regulars that come in here. Pick a seat inside the small cafe or out on the sidewalk.
Oh, I love it. It's a standby in Tulsa. We all love to come here. We come here for dinner, for a quick snack, lunch, breakfast.
Ruth prides herself on keeping anything she can get local. Like the chicken, it's raised out in Tahlequah. The desserts, all made from scratch.
That's the same recipe we used 30 years ago. Nothing's changed.
And that's all measuring spoons and cups. No box mixes here.
This is like Grandma's kitchen.
It is like Grandma's, and it's always been kind of like Grandma's.
That's one thing about this place. It's been open since the early 80s. So now, second and even third generations are stopping in.
Just follow good food anywhere you go, you know.
Bob and Liz Austin have been coming here since the doors opened at Queen's original location. When their daughters are home, this is one of the first places they go.
Our kids went to school nearby, so we had cookies with them when they were little. And we have cookies with them today.
In Tulsa, I'm Jason Grubbs for Discover Oklahoma.
If you're planning a road trip to Queenie's or anywhere else in the state, be sure to get a free copy of our travel guide. We'll send it right to your mailbox. Just log on to travelok.com and click on Request Free Brochures.
Thanks to the folks here at Frontier City for hosting us. They are ready for the summer season. The park looks great. And don't forget about the summer concert series. If you go to our website, travelok.com, and go to the Discover Oklahoma page, you can get the dates on all of the concerts coming up this summer.
And my kids have already said, Dad, when are we going
When are
out?
we going? Yeah.
All right, coming up next week on Discover Oklahoma. A trip to a beautiful bed and breakfast that's also the site of a great murder mystery. Don't miss our visit to the Stone Lion Inn next Saturday night, right here on Discover Oklahoma. So until next time, remember,
there's always something to discover in Oklahoma. I love that.
A big splash.
Production vehicle provided by the Oklahoma Ford Dealers, official partner of the Oklahoma Tourism and Recreation Department.